And cabbage poultices work very well. Now don't make the mistake that I did one time. We ran out of green cabbages, and I had a man that flew over from London because he was having problems with hemorrhoids. And so they were so bad that they couldn't fix them there. And so he came over for us to help him with his hemorrhoids. And one night, about 9 o'clock, I was making a cabbage poultice for him to put another one to put on his hemorrhoid, and I didn't have any green cabbage, but I had red cabbage. So I went and made him a cabbage poultice out of red cabbage. That man stained his night clothes, the carpet, the bedding, everything. Don't use red cabbage. So what you do is you take it, and you can take a hammer or something, and you beat it to where it bleeds. A hammer works real well, or a rock. But what you're doing is you're beating it to where the juice comes out of it. You're making the juice, you are fracturing the cells, and the juice now is on there. So it's the cabbage juice. But you don't want to do it in a Cuisinart. You want to do it just like what we're doing right here. So let's say you have a hemorrhoid. You'll place this up on the hemorrhoid and take like a sanitary napkin or something that will hold it in place, and then put your underwear on, and that will help to shrink the external hemorrhoid. Not the internal, but the external hemorrhoid. We also use it, let's say if the person has a broken bone and there's a lot of pain, you can apply it right onto the broken bone and put several cabbage poultices around there, or let's say it's a fractured ankle, put it on there and put some cellophane on there, or wrap it with some Kerlix, some gauze, and it will help with the pain. We also use it for wounds. Like you saw the wound formula that I made in the charcoal poultice, but let's say you don't have that, and you're somewhere that's a bad wound that you need to go help somebody with. Take a cabbage poultice, chop it up like that, make sure it's bleeding real well, apply that onto the wound, put something on top of it. It's good to put the cellophane because it holds the moisture in instead of evaporating out. It works very well also for wounds. Cabbage poultice. It's good for hemorrhoids. Use the green one, don't use the red cabbage, or the purple cabbage, it'll make a mess. Pain, arthritis. And the way you do it, and you take it and we call making it bleed. You beat on it and you make it bleed, and then you apply it to wherever that problem is. So you can put it on a hemorrhoid, you can put it on an area of pain. Let's say you break your arm and it's a while before you can get somewhere. Put that cabbage poultice on there, and that will help to alleviate or turn down the pain quite a bit. Works good. Arthritis, inflammation, it's good for cancer, good for ulcers. I use it for wounds. Cirrhosis of the liver, burns, boils, infected wounds, pleurisy, and liver attacks. Cabbage poultices are very, very beneficial. Also for gout, draws out poisons. You can also use it for a strain or a sprain.